Hey YouTube, what's going on? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I've got some brand new Funko Pops that just showed up at the stores and I had to share them with you. I just picked them up, so check them out. These are based on the amazingly awesome, loving, wonderful, just incredible film, The Princess Bride. This is a movie I grew up watching over and over. I love it. It's full of adventure, excitement, comedy, drama, suspense, everything. Everything you'd ever want in a movie, all packed into one right there. Now, if you haven't seen the movie itself, spoiler alert, I'll be talking about the movie, probably going to spoil some stuff, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, okay, first of all, you should do yourself a favor, smack yourself, because you should be ashamed of yourself for never seeing this movie. It's a classic, it's amazing, go watch it. It's available anywhere you can find a VHS or DVD or Blu-ray, you'll find it, trust me. So the movie itself is a fantasy, romance, action-adventure, swashbuckling kind of story. The story takes place with a Princess Buttercup who is living on a farm, and she hires a farm boy, played by Cary Elwes, named Westley. And Westley does not speak anything except for 3 words, as you wish. Every time she asks him to do something, he just says, as you wish. Which she learns quickly means, actually, I love you. So he's really saying, I love you every time he says, as you wish. They fall in love, and he goes off to try to find his fortune so that he can support the two of them. Well, unfortunately, he actually gets kidnapped and killed by the Dread Pirate Roberts, which is a swashbuckling pirate gang that roams the areas. So after the loss of her true love, Buttercup falls into a deep depression. She ends up getting put into a arranged marriage with the Prince Humperdinck of the land, and she really has no feelings or love for this person. She's just like, well, I've got nothing else going. I lost my one true love. I don't care what happens to me the rest of my life. So she decides to go ahead and accept his proposal to be his bride. Hence, the Princess Bride. Well, of course, Humperdinck is an evil person. He's hired Vizzini and his gang with Fezzik and INIGO MONTOYA to kidnap the princess and actually kill her, but stage it to where an opposing country is the one responsible. So basically, they're trying to start a war, okay? And they do that to have, obviously, war makes money. Anyways, the gang ends up kidnapping the princess. But the Dread Pirate Robert shows up to try to steal her for himself. But she discovers, once he has defeated all of them, she actually discovers it's her true love, Westley, come back because he has become the new Dread Pirate Roberts. The Dread Pirate Roberts is basically like a person that becomes a superhero and then passes on the cape to someone else once they are retiring, basically. And so that's the story, really. And the characters are amazing. It's a wonderful story. It's beautiful. It's actually a story. Like, the beginning of the movie is a grandfather coming to see his sick grandson and read him a story. And the story is The Princess Bride. So this is all being read to a child at the time. And it's amazing. I love the story itself. But yeah, there are new Funko Pops released now. They've only released 3 Pops. They've only released 3 Pops so far. And there are so many cool characters that they could release from this movie. But here are the characters they have released. We have Princess Buttercup. We have Westley, okay? And INIGO MONTOYA. That's right, we got those 3. Those are the 3 that they have released in the series so far. But like I said, there are so many cool characters in this movie that they should be releasing more of these, hopefully very soon. Yeah, it's just it's strange that they only released 3. I would figure at least 6 they could have done easily. Surprised they don't have Fezzik. Okay, that's the character Andre the Giant plays. They're missing out by not having Miracle Max or his wife, Vizzini. I mean, there's so many characters that they could do. Anyways, these are the characters. I picked them up. I'm very excited because I love the film, and I want to take a look at these closer. So we're gonna take them out of the boxes and check them out. So let's start off with Buttercup. Let's check her out. Let's see what this looks like out of the box. Alright, so here is Princess Buttercup in her red dress. Okay, that's what she wears for the majority of the beginning of the film. Once she goes horseback riding, and then she gets kidnapped by by Vizzini and his gang. So yeah. And something I like that they do on the movie Pops, at least more recent ones that I've noticed, I need to check some older ones to make sure I didn't miss something, but they put little quotes on here. So on this one it says, "Oh, my sweet Westley." And that line takes place where Westley has just defeated the 3 gang members, and he takes Buttercup up into the mountains. The 2 of them end up having a little discussion back and forth where she shares the story of her true love and says, you killed my true love. And he's like, oh, it's possible. I am the Dread Pirate Roberts. We take no prisoners. And she's like, no, but you killed my true love. He's like, well, tell me about him. Tell me about him. And basically he's pretending that, hey, I'm not really him. Who is this guy you're talking about? And at one point, she gets frustrated with their conversation, and she shoves him, and he rolls down the hill. And as he's rolling down the hill, he goes, "As you wish." And that's when she's like, "Oh, my sweet Westley." She realizes, "Oh, crap! It's you. You're still alive. You're the Dread Pirate Roberts now. What's going on here?" And that's when they go to the fire swamps, and that's when she learns the story about how Dread Pirate Roberts did overtake the ship that he was on, but they decided to go ahead and keep him alive, and eventually he became the new Dread Pirate Roberts. So let's go on to the second Westley. Let's check out Westley. Now, they do have another version of this character available, but unfortunately it is a chase one, and it's the one where he looks like the Dread Pirate Roberts. So he's got the mask. That's the only difference, though. Okay, so the Dread Pirate Roberts one, he just has a bandana mask with the eye holes punched out. So yeah, that's the only difference with the chase one. But I like how they have him posed, ready to fight. He's got his sword out. So there's a good little pose there. I like that. And then for his little quote, his, of course, says, "As you wish." Yep. So yeah, very cool. I wish they didn't do that, though. I wish they had just made 4 pops. One as the Dread Pirate Roberts, and then another one as Westley, and then these 2 here. It just seems weird. Why do they always have to do the chase ones like that, where it's one that everyone really, really, really wants? But unfortunately, nobody's going to get the stinking chase ones, because, unless you pay an arm and a leg, and it's like, I don't know. I wish that stores would handle the chase things a lot better. Let's go on to the INIGO Montoya figure here. Now, INIGO Montoya, he's a member of Vizzini's gang. Now, INIGO Montoya, he's a member of Vizzini's gang, where they kidnapped the princess, and he and Fezzik are, they're kind of like, almost you want to think comedy sidekicks, but really Fezzik is more the comedy sidekick, and INIGO Montoya actually has a very intriguing and sad history or backstory. Whenever the Dread Pirate Roberts is chasing down the gang at the very beginning, and they're climbing the cliffs of insanity, Fezzik and Vizzini go off with the princess, but INIGO Montoya stays behind to duel the Dread Pirate Roberts and to keep him from interfering with their plan. INIGO Montoya ends up helping the Dread Pirate Roberts up the wall because he got stuck. But they decide, hey, hold on, we'll rest for a moment until you're ready. It's like it's a very gentlemanly thing when it came to a duel. Something that's sadly missing nowadays whenever people get into disagreements and arguments and whatnot. But anyways, INIGO Montoya shares with him the story of why he's doing what he's doing, which is when he was a little boy, his father was a sword maker, and he shows the sword he has. He's like, this is the last sword my father made. And he shows it to him. He's like, it's amazing, it's beautiful. And he says, well, the person that actually was ordered it, or that was made for, was a six-fingered man. And the six-fingered man originally said, I'll want this sword and for this price, and my father made it. And then when the six-fingered man returned for the sword, he only was willing to give my father like 1/10 of the price, and my father is like, no, absolutely not. And without thinking, six-fingered man slashes INIGO Montoya's father through the heart, killing him. And of course, INIGO Montoya, just being a boy at the time, he's like 11 years old, he says, he challenges the man to a duel to avenge his father's death. He doesn't lose, but he doesn't win, okay? But check out the pop here. I'll keep telling you about the story about INIGO. So yeah, so as you see here, he's got his sword out, and that is the sword, okay? That's supposed to be the sword that his father made for the six-fingered man, but again, the deal went south. And whenever he dueled the six-fingered man to avenge his father's death, the six-fingered man did not kill him, but he gave him these, and that's, you see those scars on the cheeks there. So he slashed him on each cheek, basically as a reminder, like, hey, I could have killed you, but I'm just going to leave you with this. But yeah, so INIGO Montoya says, the next time I meet him, I will not be ill-prepared. I will be ready. And I've been training my whole life now to combat and to finally take revenge. And he says, when I see the six-fingered man, I will go up to him and I will say, hello, my name is INIGO Montoya. You killed my father. prepare to die. And that's like so powerful. Now, if you haven't seen the movie yet, I really wish you have. But if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, spoiler alert. The end of the film where they break into Humperdinck's castle to rescue the princess, and INIGO MONTOYA finds the six-finger man there, and he finally gets to challenge him and duel him. And it's a great moment because you think at first that the six-finger man, he cheats, of course, by stabbing him or by throwing a knife from a distance before Inigo even gets to him. And you're thinking, no, he doesn't even have a shot at redemption here. But no, the power of him wanting to avenge his father's death overtakes him, and he still comes at him. He keeps going towards him, and the fight happens, and it's amazing. It's a great fight. It's a great sword fight, and it's so powerful, though, because the entire time he keeps saying, "Hello, my name is INIGO MONTOYA. You killed my father. Prepare to die." And he's like, "Stop saying that." It's like, no, you killed my father. I am going to get my revenge. And then at the very end, the guy is like, "Oh, crap, I don't have a prayer. This guy is going to whoop me." And he's like, okay, fine. Hey, I'm, he's basically backing down as much as he can. The six-finger man, he's like, please, I can't, he's like, fine, offer me money, offer me this, offer these. He's like, fine, yes, this, offer me that, okay, anything. He's like, offer me anything I want. And the six-finger man's like, anything and more, please, because he just wants to live. He's a coward. And I love it. INIGO MONTOYA just blocks the final blow, stabs him, and just like stares him right in the eye, saying, "I want my father back, you son of a..." It's just so damn good. So passionate, so strong. Love it. So, I'm sorry I went a little off there, but I love that scene. So yeah, INIGO MONTOYA looks amazing. I'm really happy they have a pop of him. But he needs Fezzik standing next to him, and they need to make Fezzik about that big, okay? They need to, I'm not saying they need to make a 10-inch one, but they need to make a bigger size pop for Fezzik. And I want Miracle Max and his wife. I want a 2-pack of that. That's what's missing here as well. But of course, like I've already said a few times now, here's the quote on the box there. "Hello, my name is INIGO MONTOYA. You killed my father. Prepare to die." So there you have it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are a fan of the movie, share with me in the comments your favorite quotes, your favorite moments, your scenes, whatever. Share what it is you love about the movie. If you've never seen the movie, tell me why. Okay, I want to know why anyone would not want to see this movie. I can't fathom that. I love the movie. There you have it. So if you didn't know they exist, they do. So you go find them at your stores. They should be pretty much anywhere you buy pops. They should be available. These are not exclusive to anywhere, so they should be easy to find. All right. I hope you enjoyed the video as always. If you did, make sure you give me that thumbs up. Make sure you click on that subscribe button if you're a first-time viewer. Also, remember you can check me out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Links are below in the description of every video. Well, thanks so much as always for tuning in. I hope I'll see you again. This is the Pop Culture Junkie, and I'm signing out.